Hello, what's going on, guys? My name is Loytech and welcome back to another episode of OmniFactory. And in today's episode, what's this story doing here? And in today's episode, we are going to finally make the distillation tower, which is not here, early game, right here. So for that, we just need some basic components, and I have prepared some of them, and I have yet to prepare some of them. So the first thing we need, if you go into search and type stainless, and we have stainless steel, a lot of stainless steel stuff. So first we need stainless steel frames, and for that we need stainless steel rod, which I have one somewhere. Oh, in here. Okay, so stainless steel rod, and then we need 4 more, and we need 3 plates, and we need 6 more, so 9 total for the casings, which we can make. Actually, we don't need 6 more, but we need, that's now 9, and we need this many more. Okay, so the rods, this, and we can just construct this with the wrench, and we get 4 of these, and now we just have to create enough of the clean stainless steel casings to use up all of these. So we have for one, so I have prepared most of the materials, so energy inputs, and now we have to prepare some of other things. So with these holes, we need to first prepare 11 output hatches, 1 input hatch for the fluids, and 1 output bus with a chest for whatever comes out of it. So these differ from these low voltage ones, as you can see. These have only 4 slots, but this one has item slots 9, and these have only 16k of storage. Oh, so there was my tank. So these have only 16k millibuckets, and these have 32 millibuckets, 32k. So now we have to get these. There we go. So we should have just balanced grid. And we are going to build a full-on 12-block stall distillery. So for that, we first need a CF, which is nowhere to be found. So we need to create a CF first. So I just need to empty my inventory first. Okay. And we need a medium voltage hull, which I have 1. And let's see what we need for the CF. Medium voltage. So we need 4 times energetic alloy wires. So 4 of these. And then we need a chest, which we already have in the system. And a processor. Okay, so we have a chest here. And we need a processor, which we also have. Let's just combine these into 4-time cables. Go grab ourselves a processor. Or just one, I believe it's just one. And we can make the CF. But we I totally forgot. We have most of the things, but we are missing the main component, the actual distillery. So for that we need a lot of resources. So I have made most of them, but we need to make some more. So the first thing we need to make is a refined, that tier 3 refined circuits or refined processor array, and we 2 of these, and 4 of these, and a solder alloy ingot for the soldering process. And this should work. Oh, we're missing something. What are we missing? The plates. And we're missing something else. Let's see, what are we missing? So we're missing a plastic circuit board. We have those in stock from all the way when we made that thing over there. So now we have the tier 3 circuits, but there is another major problem we need to fix. There's another thing we need, and this is the high voltage electric pumps. So I already made one, and we just need to make another one. So if I type pump, we'll have an electric pump, and let's just first make a motor. So four times copper wires. So 2 times we need 8 of these, and we need to put these to output always. And then we need some gold cables. So gold cables, and we need 2 of these. And gold cables cannot be created in the regular fashion by just putting rubber and wire inside the. You cannot just put a wire and piece of rubber inside the distillery. Not the distillery, inside the crafting table. I don't know why I said distillery there, but you have to use the assembler. So what we're going to do here is disable this one and enable this one. This one also has soldering alloy. And we need to transfer some of the alloy from in here. Let's just put this stuff and this stuff and just dump this in here. I have 80. So stainless steel plates we need for. Do I have any plates? Plate. I do not. So we just need a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 more. And then this should be done. Or not. Oh, it's still in the pipes. So I have to just. Okay, there we go. So now that we have these 2 cables, and I actually made 3 because we need another one for the pump, we can go in here, get our copper wires, rod. So we need a magnetic steel rod, as always. And then we need 2 stainless steel rods. So this we can just make in here. Make sure to click that. And so it's made like most things. So 4 copper wires like this, cables like this, and like this. And then we need another rod, which is already made. And we put this in the middle and we get a high voltage motor. And now for the pump. The pump requires some more stuff, like a medium stainless steel pipe, which is just made with an extruder shape. And you can just 1, 2, 3. Put 3 stainless steel ingots in there and you get one of these. Replace this back with the rod shape. And then just place this in the crafting recipe. So 3 slots done. So then we need the steel rotor. So for that we need 4 plates, 4 steel plates, and a couple of steel ingots. So we need 2 steel, not ingots, rods. So we need 2 steel rods and 4 steel plates. Oh, rod. So we just need 2, and we make one into a ring by smashing it with a hammer, and the other one we make into a bolt or a screw by first cutting it in 2 and then combining them with a file. I don't know how that works, but it just does, I guess. And now we just put them all in an assembly machine. So to not use the crafting table, you can just put all of these in an assembler and it will work. And we need this, and then I think we need some rubber rings. So rubber, get some of these, put them in a grid, and a knife above them. It's just a normal knife. And as you can see, it starts working. And last thing we need for the distillery tower is the large steel pipe, which went into the system, of course. Okay, so I can. Oh, I forgot to switch these 2. I have to keep the rod in there, so just have the rod in there. So and just autocraft rod. So pump and then pipe. Okay, so now we can just put this in here. And we need a medium voltage CF, so MV, not CF, just a casing. And with that being said, with that being done, we can move on to actually constructing the machine. So the first thing we need is an input of energy, so a CF, and then some cables or wires. I just can't, have to make sure that I don't step on them or touch them. And I'm going to put them on the middle, and yes, I have made a hole in here so we can have some machines, multi-block machines there. And now that what we're making, oh yeah, the CF, MV, not the CF, the machine hole. Something went wrong as always. And machine hole. Come on, work. There we go. Machine hole, and boom, distillation tower. I believe this is also a quest, so I think we should get the quest reward. Fluid output hedge, low voltage. Okay, so I made it medium voltage, but it doesn't matter. We just wouldn't get the quest. So now we just have to combine it all together. So like this, and here is the energy input bus, which is here. Okay, so this will now accept energy. We'll say invalid structure. So we need an energy input or a fluid input, which I also forgot somewhere. Yep, there we go, fluid input hatch. Just place it here, and then here will be the output bus for the items that might come out. And as you can see, this has 9 slots. And then we can just go upwards while placing these things here. They have to go way up. So this is the maximum height for a distillery tower. I just have to break some of these blocks so we will be able to access all the hatches, the fluid inputs and outputs, or outputs, yeah, just input is only one. And now we just have to fill everything in here. And I just try doing it like this, perhaps it is faster. And 26 to go, hopefully I made enough. I think I calculated everything, yeah. I should have made a few too many. It did not recognize the structure. Do you mean invalid structure? Have I done anything wrong inside? Let's see. Let's just break this block. No, I can clearly see down. So I am standing on 87 and here is 66. 78, not 87. So this should be valid. I don't see why it's not. Let me see in the let's go to distill and this. As you can see, it's just this, and here's a fluid input hatch at the middle, but I don't think that it matters. And then you just output hatch all the way up. Maybe it's too high? Hopefully not. Oh, that doesn't seem to be the issue. Oh god, no. Just went into a room. So I'm going to try and troubleshoot to see what's wrong here. And then we can hopefully use it to make some rocket fuel, which is needed to get to mining microverses, but I'll get to that later. I'll explain everything when I figure out why this isn't working. So I figured what it was, what the problem was. I tried to put the fluid input hatch there, but it has to be on the bottom for some reason. So I just ran up simple fluid, pressurized fluid conduits, and then just do this tank. So now we have the distillery, and we're primarily going to use it to distill the fermented biomass. I can get it to show up here. Jesus Christ, it's way all the way here. So 8 buckets of these can make a lot of stuff, but we are mainly interested in methanol and ammonia. So if I just make a simple automatic fermented biomass machine, I made a fermenter in between episodes, and I just stole the brewery from there. And first we need a brewery, and then we need a wrench, and just like this, and then it can, oh, I just can change the directions of this. There we go. And put output, and just some tank here, but we're not going to make the tank now. And here we can just do some water sources. So 1, 2, we'll start filling up with water. And the last thing we need to create that, is some sugarcane, which I have been stockpiling just for this purpose. And then I can just put a chest here, conduit, no, insert, always. Now it should start inserting into here and creating biomass, and this biomass will come here and get fermented. And once we have 8 buckets of those, we can put it into this tank and distill it and just grab it from whatever we need. So let me just get a tank, so we can just put an output this, so we can just pick it up later. So when this tank is full, we can get two times we can run the fermented biomass distillery twice and get a lot of stuff out. And so I'm thinking of going into this distillation stuff into the next step in the next episode, and hopefully I can make some progress. I'm just probably gonna make progress here in the next episode, so you won't have to see this. The GP generation is just a checkmark quest because we have been running a server lately and we have just gone through some stuff, so I know what it's like. And we need rocket fuel because we are going to the moon. And we're going to the moon because we need deuterium, because we need to get it for the microverse projectors. And microverse projectors basically just mine stuff for you. And that's why I made this distillery tower, so we can mass produce rocket fuel. And then we can just go into the space. And then you need rocket fuel to also do the microverse stuff. But I think, yeah, we're going to do that in the next episode. So that's going to be it for today. Hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode.